Yo, 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 this is King Erna coming to you guys live and direct. First and foremost, make sure you do what? Go follow me at King Erna official page on Instagram. Jump in my DM, say, yo, Erna, I want that honorable Condor's Crispus, 92 of that 102 minerals your body is made of. Also, the pounds are still on sale for $75. Y'all know retail, they 125. King Erna is carrying it with the purest of honor, selling them to you guys for $75. And guess what? You buy it yourself, the gel, the actual raw, you can make about 16, 12 or 16 of these for the family and everybody else. But if you want to go ahead and spend the $60, hit my DM, man. Listen, I got blueberry and cherry also. Listen, everybody is going ballistic. Erna, what's up with the Fat Joe and the Math Hoffa video? Listen, I gotta be truthful with y'all. I have to. I'm not one of those individuals that get upset at individuals who speak good about their race. I'm not one of them individuals. But let me explain something to you. Puerto Ricans are black. So if he says the word Puerto Rican, he's speaking about blacks. He has also referred himself to, the N-word numerous of times. A lot of people that's outside of our culture really don't respect it and honor it because of what the Europeans done to it at a time. But look, we got creative and we gave it a different honor. And even Tupac, he gave it a different name with different acronyms to it. You know what I'm saying? And he spelled it different. So I'm not opposed to Fat Joe saying that that's what he is. I think that us as people, we're really reflecting on too much of the wrong things, especially our culture. We're talking about individuals that's being transparent. Puerto Ricans was in slavery also. If you don't know, they're not Willsite. If you know anything about their history, over the time, the Europeans, after they real zaped a lot of their women and things of that nature, it started getting predominantly where you seen light-skinned Puerto Ricans. Same thing where you see black, light-skinned people. So at the end of the day, you can't really hit me with the he's racist joint. You can't hit me with that. Now, I will say this, and it's not really a shot at Math Hoffa. I'm not opposed to a lot of these platforms on here that are doing well. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this. A lot of times you get people that interview individuals that not only do they respect, but they kind of look up to. And it makes it harder for the interview, meaning that you can look up to someone and not respect them, or you can respect them and not look up to them. It's hard to really explain, but I know you guys get the picture. The main picture here we need to have understanding is I have rarely ever seen a Puerto Rican not love Puerto Ricans. What's the problem with that? I even remember on the Baddies show when they were going after the girl because she said the N-word. And I'm like, what urban community are they from that they don't know that Puerto Ricans are allowed to use the N-word? Where are you guys mixed up at? I'm going to tell you where you're mixed up at. You're so mixed up that you missed that the Yizahudis, the Willsite Milzan, is running around here with their foot on your neck. And although you want to get up here and you're speaking about Fat Joe, but you're still going into work, working for that Krillzacker that if you're late, he's going to fire you, or he's going to punish you somehow, or he's taking you away from your family by making you work so many hours because you're not getting paid a lot. Let's start focusing on these type of issues instead of focusing on things like saying that another black man is racist against his own people. If you don't consider him black, all you have to do is listen to the music. The music, I never seen Fat Joe have music that was all the way 100% Puerto Rican. I've seen a Puerto Rican support him, just like I've seen the Puerto Ricans that he around support everybody that was a part of Terror Squad, including Remy Ma, who is black. I never heard her come out and say, listen, he says the N-word. So when he's around Puerto Ricans and he speaks in a manner where he's telling them, look, we need to do a little bit because all the blacks getting this. He's just speaking of culture-wise. Culture-wise, We have understanding that we are pioneers, but we also have understanding that a lot of Puerto Ricans help with some of the pioneering. And what I mean by help is rather it was music, rather it was graffiti, rather it was hip hop, jumping around, break dancing, whatever the case may be. So why are you guys stopping your life, focusing and saying he's the bad guy? He's not the bad guy. Vlad is the bad guy. You hear me? That's a black guy. Or this other krillzacker that our prophet Milzut. Those are the bad guys. You know how you can tell those are the bad guys? Everything they deal with has to deal with them tearing us down and asking questions that ridicules us. I never seen them lift anybody up. Now, Fat Joe can't be the bad guy because he's black. And guess what? At the end of the day, them other guys are straight up and down Willsites. So what are we going to do here? Are we going to start leaning towards having respect for individuals that is a part of our culture? Because you can't say he isn't a part of our culture. You can't say that. On top of that, you cannot say that Meth Halfa is a house Negro, all this nonsense. He's just running his movie on his platform. They are quote unquote journalists. So I guess this new journalist thing has to do with individuals accepting how things come and just writing up and speaking on things they have to speak on. And honestly, that's what a journalist is. They make their own decisions, they write up, and they let individuals speak. So you can't go around just ridiculing people's platforms. We need to kind of unite somehow in a way when there's no real zats or lils out, no gills ups, and straight up and down men. Now, I'm not opposed to nobody of any type of nationality speaking up for their nationality or their section of our culture. A Jamaican, what is that? That's a black man, you hear me? Also, a Haitian is a black man. A Dominican, that's a black man. So when you start having understanding and get the full knowledge of your people, you will say, I can't say that man is racist. I can't. He shared the stage and he has also showed a lot of artists, a lot of respect and love that has the same color of our skin. But yet, let's not forget, he's black also. We can't ridicule him for speaking up for his section. It's like somebody speaking up for their neighborhood. Y'all don't say nothing about the gangs and saying that they're racist. They speak against each other. You can't say that they're racist against the other black man, although the things that they do is going against hurting the black man. So what are we going to do here? I'm going to tell you, if you got some honor in your brains and you got some honor in your heart and your veins, you're going to start thinking better. We're going to put on our thinking caps. Thinking caps is Fat Joe isn't an individual who has ever done anything to hurt your people, his people, or any other people. So why are you guys so hateful and hurtful towards him and saying the things that you're saying? Then for letting a black man run a business, Meth Halfa, why do you guys seem to always want to ridicule? But you watch, if I look in the views or if I look in the comments, brrr. And to them, that's all that matter. The only thing that's different from me and a Meth Halfa show is that I'm coming with the purest of honor and I'm not looking to have certain individuals. I will actually say I don't want that person. I don't care if it get me 1 billion views because I'm not a journalist. I'm a restorer of honor. I brought it back in a positive manner. Never mind a negative form. So at the end of the day, I'm not here to ridicule nobody. That run is over. Unless it's a real Zed or a Gills up. What issue have you ever had with King Erna? All solid men love me to death. The solid of the solids. You hear me? What are we going to begin to do? Something positive. I can't play the clown circus game with you guys no more. My children are watching and individuals that I love, they're counting on me to do the right thing. And I want for the younger individuals to see me doing the right thing so they don't wait till they get our age, do a bunch of time in jail, got to come home and rebuild what they once destroyed. They don't got to do that. So from now on, let's start focusing on things that's going to change the community. Number one, our health, our mindset. We need what? Condors Crispus, cell replenisher. We need the honorable gel, because some of y'all too lazy to make the raw. At the end of the day, this cell replenisher helps your brain because it replenishes all cells within your body without destroying those cells. That's the difference between this and chemotherapy. You hear me? So at the end of the day, when we focus on life and we focus on things, let's focus on the right things. King on life and direct.